I was very excited. I've wanted a baby since I was a little girl. I mean, that's every girl's dream, I think, is to have a baby and be a mom.
I'm Dylan Weisser.
And I'm Savanah Weisser, and we're from Roscoe, and we've been going to New Life downtown for about a year now.
Prior to the age of 15, 16, I was in church with my grandparents at a Catholic church, I don't know, maybe once a month on average at most. And I was young, so I didn't quite understand it and definitely not super involved. So I really did not take much away from that. It was just the respect that we had, that our grandparents wanted us to go with them when we stayed with them, and so we did.
I grew up in a Lutheran church and small town, close-knit community. Everyone knows everybody. I went to school in Watertown for cosmetology, and that's where I met Dylan. I actually tracked him down in the Walmart parking lot. And yeah, ever since college, we've grown so close in our relationship, friendship, our faith.
And when we found out we were pregnant, we were actually in the middle of remodeling our house, and we had a shop that just blew over too. So, middle of insurance claims and just a crazy life at that point in time. And so to find out we were pregnant, it was we've been both wanting a child for a long time. So it was that, like, I'm so excited, but I'm not sure how this is gonna work with everything going on. So I was extremely nervous, being the one that needs to make sure everything's gonna go smooth and be able to provide what I need to provide. And so, you know, for me, I was extremely nervous, but extremely excited. And honestly, with that much of a workload, I think one of the biggest things that helped me keep driving through it was the excitement of knowing that I have a little one on the way, and I'm super excited to be able to put him or her in a safe, stable home and environment.
I just found a lot of excitement. I was very excited. I've wanted a baby since I was a little girl. I mean, that's every girl's dream, I think, is to have a baby and be a mom.
I haven't seen the most ultrasounds in my life, so I don't know exactly what was normal, but I had just noticed something oval in shape, fairly large compared to the baby's total body, and dark. And I was kind of curious. I didn't know what I was for sure looking at, but it didn't seem right. From there forward, we kind of had to just wait, and that's when they finished up the ultrasound check and everything else out. And then we got pulled aside into the just your standard room where they, do some other final checks and just sit down and discuss a little bit. And that's when they did deliver the news that something was wrong. The bladder was enlarged. They called it a keyhole bladder. And then they didn't tell us a whole lot more at that time because they had never seen it in Aberdeen, is what we got told. So
we were actually given a few choices that we had about 2 weeks to decide. We had the choice to go through with pregnancy just normal and just with knowing what the outcome is going to be. We could have intervened and had some type of surgery done, but that comes with a lot of risk and a lot of money.
And very minimal chance of survival still.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then the third option was to terminate pregnancy at 23 weeks. So we had about 2 weeks to decide that.
I would say Micah more than walked with us. I mean, Micah was there every step of the way that we needed. When we approached Micah about us delivering in Sioux Falls, we had just told him, we said, hey, here's the deal. We're going to be delivering in Sioux Falls. We'd love to have you there, but we completely understand if you can't. And he said, I wouldn't miss it for the world. And it was just that complete feeling of, like, he's going to be there. Like, we don't have to worry. Like, awesome. And it was just amazing to hear him just, I'm going to drop everything for you guys. He literally told me, he said, it doesn't matter. He knew that between Monday and Wednesday we should have a little baby with us. And he said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's, once again, midnight, which is around the time I ended up calling him, I think, or if it's, middle of the day. You tell me, and I'm going to be there. He was born at 2:38, I believe it was, 2:38 a.m. on December 12th. And I think it was about that 1 a.m., I suppose, when the doctors kind of start coming in, check her again. Oh, wow. Things have progressed a lot. At that point, I'm like, texting Micah, hey, where you at? Like, we need to get you down here quickly. And I think prior to that, he had already got on the road just in case of weather. And then, things progressed. 2:38 comes along. He's born. Things are going along. We had about, I think, 10 minutes with him. And we call Micah in the room. And then Micah came in, met the little guy. We had a little time with him. I think it was at that point then we had our little baby dedication with Micah while Luke was very early, because we had no idea how long. We were told it could be 10 minutes. It could be a couple days possibly that he could be with us. We didn't know.
The 2 hours he was alive with us felt like 5 minutes. I don't know if that felt like that for you.
It felt like 5 minutes, but 5 hours all at once.
It's a feeling you don't wish anybody has to feel, but they were the greatest 2 hours. If we didn't have faith in God, I don't think the situation would have gone as smoothly. I don't think we would be smiling to this day about the whole situation. I think we'd be filled with a lot of hate and
a lot of resentment,
anger.
I would say.
Yeah.
I think we'd be full of resentment and honestly blaming everybody else for what's happened, and not just enjoying, and being thankful for what we did have, but being resentful and angry towards what we don't have, which I think if you go through life like that, you're going to end up living a very long and hard life.
Luke's name actually means light giving, and that alone is so meaningful, and how much joy he's brought us in the little amount of time he was with us. I mean, it's just crazy. We made a lifetime of moments in the 2 hours he was with us, and that means everything to us, and it forever will mean everything to us. We're very grateful for our new life family, and just everyone has welcomed us with open arms the day we started coming here. Everyone has such a happy smile when you walk in the door. Everyone greets you.
Yeah, I definitely would say we're grateful is undermining what it really is. Everybody's been super supportive. I mean, like she said, when you walk in the door, you get a good morning when you walk in. And I always joke, I always say, of course I gotta come because there's cookies. But the cookies are just another little support factor. I always think it's just awesome.
It's just a bonus.
It's just a little bonus, yeah. But no, you walk in, everybody's smiling and happy and good morning, and you run into the people you see every week and you talk about it. How was your week? What did you guys do this week? And it's just amazing. And Pastor Micah, he's super, I don't know, free, I guess. That's maybe a good word for it, I don't know. But he can joke, but he can be serious. And he knows the times to do that. When you're stressed or in a situation like we were, he can sit there and joke with you and have fun.
So comfortable to talk to.
But still serious and can help take care of anything you need.
I don't know if our journey would have been the same without them. Everyone's just so nice, like a family.